Hi, I'm Burton, and I've spent the last 5 years working full-time at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and getting my master's in journalism at night. Yet people still ask me, what are you going to do when you grow up? Some think journalism is old-fashioned or out of date. Honestly, folks are surprised to hear that I'm even studying it. Quote, newspapers are dying. Quote, wait, why aren't you getting an MBA? Others undervalue the need to research the disruptive impact social media has had on communication. Quote, Dr. Smorelli joined Twitter. Hashtag shakes my head. Yet, I think because of social media, access to information and new ideas, I can make a difference. Author Clay Shirky said that when we change the way we communicate, we change society. And so for centuries, journalists have been known to spark debate or even revolutions by just recording conversation of the day. Today's connectivity grants every person the access to publish information and converse with leaders and influencers around the world. This means that all of you, we are content creators. IBM says that every day we create 2.5 quintillion bytes of data. Hey, Rebecca. And apparently, 90% of the data in the world was created in the last 2 years alone. Yet we have to synthesize that data, so we need people to curate, compile, and point out the facts. Geneva Overholser preaches that we have a duty to provide context to audiences, so paint a picture around the sound bites. A bonus to this is niche reporting. Because media outlets aren't the only ones publishing, we have the luxury of curating for untapped audiences. Whether it's fashion recycling or do-it-yourself chicken incubation, you can find followers. The new niche is carving out hidden nooks to discover a different forum. It's about having a passion for costume cats and asking people to send you their selfies with them, and thereby you're now connecting with a crazy cat community, but they're loyal. While entrepreneurs look for market opportunities, journalists are adept at listening to people. They summarize thoughts and feelings and tell stories. Their empathizing is critical to providing the best type of services to consumers. And with that, major innovations can happen. When people listen to the needs of the audience, they can create customized experiences for them. That's human-centered design, also known as give people what they want. Thus, we have entrepreneurial journalism. It's not an oxymoron. I think it's the perfect blend. You have the creativity of the journalist, throw in some business know-how, add a dash of risk, and then you're left with innovation. And that has certainly resulted in some big, game-changing communication empires like Twitter and Facebook. Yet there's also scores of profitable journalism-based enterprises. And today, this is pretty cool, young people are creating their own careers out of it. They have their own paths. Here's Brian Stelter, a 28-year-old social media guru, CNN correspondent, New York Times reporter formerly. He was discovered as a teenager by his blog about TV shows, and he later sold that for money. He got money. And Ezra Klein, a 29-year-old founder of Wonk Blog. This site helps readers understand the numbers and backstories behind legislation. It's a sub-site of the Washington Post. Klein just left the Post in January to start a new venture of his own. Now we have Sarah Lacey, a 38-year-old native Memphian. Previously an editor of TechCrunch, she founded a well-regarded news site, Pando Daily, based in the Valley. Yes, she's a CEO under 40, and she travels the country getting paid to speak about the internet. So if you get the itch to create something new, Sarah Lacey says it's easier with 3 types of people. You have the hacker, the one with the mad coding skills, the hustler, the fearless opportunity connector, and the hipster, the one person who just knows what people want and knows what's up. If the world is too ambitious for you, but you're still intrigued by the startup stuff, you can test it out here in Memphis. We have hackathons and hack days. StartCo is hosting an Idea Fest next week with cash prizes. They'll even help pair you up with other hackers and hustlers. So if you don't have money, a team, or an idea, that's okay. Just start with your passion and begin bootstrapping as a content creator. Start a blog, do a guest post on your favorite blog, crowdsource interest on Twitter. Film a short movie. Try to make that movie go viral. If I leave you with anything, it's to be open-minded. I've been a bootstrapper the last 3 months, trying out all of those things I just mentioned, and it's due to a creative professor and my willingness to try. And finally, for the record, I still have no idea what I'm going to be when I grow up. Thank you.